Hey guys, before we start the show, we just want to give a shout out to some of our new supporters on Patreon. So thank you to Mark Bonong, Taylor Seafelt, John Owen, Leslie Roman, Jared Rubato, Scott Kimball, Kelly Richards, and Leonard Gastelum. I'm very confident that I pronounced a lot of your last names incorrectly.
I am also confident in that.
Well, you didn't help me with this, so...
Will you hog all the computer?
Okay, how would you pronounce these names?
Mark Bouyong.
No.
Taylor Seafelt.
I doubt
John Owen.
Well, that's easy.
Leslie Roman. Jared
right.
Robato. Scott Kimball.
Yeah.
Kelly Richards. Leonard Gastelum.
Yeah, that's it. That was good.
And if Eric didn't butcher any of your names,
Then
please
what?
let us know.
Okay. And you can join all those fine people at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling
Do
for
it!
exclusive recaps and all that good stuff.
And we might actually pronounce your name right.
Maybe.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. 1, 2. Is this on?
Your mouth's like a 7-Eleven. It never shuts it, man. Come on, Kanan. It never closes.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Bazzano, and still your pay-per-view prediction champion. How sweet it is. Along with Eric Hamilton. How's it going?
Well, you know, it was going great until you decided to introduce an inanimate object instead of one of your co-hosts.
Inanimate objects are all about
Sir,
wrestling. That's
sir,
what wrestling's
I say,
about.
sir.
Okay. Looney Tunes,
Sir.
really?
Or
Look, that's you on the title right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's you right there.
I'm with you always.
Uh-huh. And I'm always with you. What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't know.
Anyways, before we get into it, we have to play everyone's favorite game.
Ooh, everyone's favorite game?
It's your favorite game.
It is.
Where in the world is
Joe Pisano.
I'm in Dallas, Yeehaw, Texas. Dallas, Texas. And I want to get right to it right away. Yesterday, I was at LA Fitness in Dallas, and I saw this guy. We were in the basketball court, and he had this cool AJ Styles shirt. And what I liked about it, which I like about these type of shirts, is that it didn't say WWE on it anywhere. It was like the P1 logo in the front, and in the back, it just said, I am phenomenal. So I was like, hey, what's going on, man? His name was Hector. He's a really nice guy. And I was like, you ever heard of What's Wrong with Wrestling? He's like, yeah. And we got to talking about it, so it was pretty cool.
Nice. I like it.
So he was already a fan?
Yeah, I mean, he said he wasn't like, oh, my God, it's Joe Pisano. But he was like, oh, yeah, I listen to that one from time to time. It's awesome.
Right.
So I was like, cool, man. Yeah. So we're getting out there, man. We're getting around. But I also have 2 more words for you guys.
Yeah, what's that?
Under siege.
Uh-oh.
Is it Joe Pisano under siege?
Oh.
What the?
Oh, no! Eric! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! Oh. That's right. They're under siege. It's just Joe. The entire show. I love my brother, but he's under siege, so I kick his ass. I love Eric, but since he's under siege, I go heel. That's right, everybody. Woo! Wait, why are you doing this? You're on the show. You don't have to do this. This isn't necessary. You're already on the podcast. Like, why would you attack us?
Well, what do you mean? Why would I attack? You're under. If anybody says under siege, If anybody says under siege, you attack. That's how you do it. That's what I learned from Raw and SmackDown this week. Under siege.
I just burped.
Even people,
You
nice
probably smell
guys,
it.
like the New Day, kick people's ass for no reason.
Right, they
Becky
did.
Lynch.
Becky Lynch, the nicest
Oh my God.
slut in the world, like whip people's ass. Why? Becky, no!
By God, King.
Becky!
By God, Becky.
Am I live over here?
Yes.
Yeah, you're live.
Listen,
Yes.
I think with the first of all, neither one of them knew I was in town. That's the funny part.
No, we didn't.
My appointments tomorrow got canceled, so I flew in.
Wait, how did you get in here?
I don't know.
That's a good question, actually.
But guys, you guys wouldn't start the show. Like I was like circling, like just
that's
walking
funny.
around the cubicles, waiting for you guys to start the show.
That's funny.
But like the one that bothered me the most was truly the New Day. Like,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
are the New Day just whooping people's ass?
Yeah, it makes
Biggie's
no
like,
sense.
I'm gonna whoop someone's ass.
Yeah.
And like you had people that are
Ty
in current,
Dillinger.
you had Ziggler and Bobby Roode like
Yeah.
throwing TVs down, high five, and you're like, wait, don't these two hate each other?
I think Nakamura threw like one punch.
he was the only true nice guy.
Yeah.
He didn't really do much.
Yeah, no.
So
Absolutely crazy. So there you go.
yeah.
That was my little secret. I'm gonna go get a chair. You guys talk about how great that was.
Okay,
All right, and
all
we'll
right.
get you back on the phone as soon as
Yeah.
I gotta go back to Dallas. You guys take care.
See ya.
Oh man, he got me like with his elbow like right in the middle, like under my
yeah?
shoulder blade.
Yeah. I always make the mistake of selling too hard.
Yeah.
Like I fell to the ground really hard, even though there's no camera on the floor.
Well, like the first,
so they can't see
that's
how
true.
hard I fell on the floor. So I'm an
It was
idiot.
pretty hard.
Yeah, I go all in. I
Yeah.
fall hard on the floor, even though no one sees it.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Eric wouldn't
See-
go down. Eric was just like hanging out his
No,
chair.
I was
Yeah.
telling him like
fall down.
your first hit was like an elbow, and he got me like right under the shoulder blade, which basically paralyzed me. I'm like,
That's pretty. That's good then. Yeah.
Yeah.
It made it look realer.
it did.
You know,
Yeah.
like Brock Lesnar and Orton.
Yeah.
That kind of real.
Yeah.
Aren't you
Right.
guys so surprised?
I was so surprised.
You said under siege, and I was like, wait, hold on. And then I hear footsteps. Like, were you trying to make it sound like King Kong was coming?
No, that's just
like,
my
it was like,
big ass
boom, boom,
walking
boom.
down these.
And I was like,
always.
oh God.
Oh,
And
gee.
somebody's in the office next door, and I was like, "Uh-oh, they're gonna be like, what's going
Right
on?"
here?
Right here.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that's just my boss. That's perfect.
Anyway, it was So yeah, under the whole Under Siege thing, I know we'll get to it, but I just can't understand why the whole roster goes heel. The
Why
whole
not?
roster.
No.
Why not?
Yeah, but the WWE invasion angle before was like, we're WCW. Like, we're the redheaded stepchild. You just bought us. We
Yeah.
suck. ECW was always less than. Like, it made sense to
Yeah.
say, we're going to invade. We're a completely different
Yeah.
show.
Right.
They're SmackDown. I was talking to Angela, like, they all get paid.
Right.
They're all good. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, we're fine.
What is SmackDown fighting for? 3 hours?
Right.
Yeah.
won a third hour.
They're
What, you
fighting-
have 205 Live? That doesn't count.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really, what
the
are they
winner
fighting
gets
for?
the third hour.
Yeah, what is what is this alliance invasion? Like, what is it for?
It's bragging rights.
Bragging rights.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Sure.
But Raw got 3 picks for their 2 picks.
Hey,
so-
you heard Heyman, you heard Heyman's promo.
Yeah.
He was
Wait, what did he say again?
a lot. I'm sure you get the audio.
Oh, I have the audio. Of
The
course.
best,
Oh my
the
God.
best though, and Heelbook made a good meme of it, is Booker T like, in my 26 years, I've never seen anything like this. Dude, you were at the
You were part of it.
invasion angle.
You're like the main WCW guy,
Yeah, exactly.
which we'll get to later.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I know. It's WWE Civil War. That's what it is.
Yeah. it is.
But even that would be fine.
Yeah.
But explain why we're having a civil war.
Right.
Don't just have a civil war.
Yeah.
That's like us showing up to podcasts and me just being like, "What's up, fuckhead?"
Yeah.
And never explaining why we hate
No,
each
no,
other.
no. It's like you guys are fighting on this show, but then on the NXT show, you guys are totally cool.
That's right. That's right.
It's like Shane was a total dick, a
Yeah.
complete asshole. And then on SmackDown, he's like, "What's going on, everybody? Hey, Sami Zayn, you're a jerk because you hurt me."
Yeah.
It's like you just murdered the entire Raw roster.
He even wore like a black jacket and a black shirt.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's totally
But why
heel
they
Shane.
wouldn't commit to it? They wouldn't commit to heel Shane,
Right.
Because all he had to do was punch Angle,
Beat up Kurt.
Yeah.
or say we're both
Right.
in the match too.
Yeah.
Yes.
and then hit him. But no,
Are we going to see Shane versus Kurt part 2?
Maybe. I don't
you
know.
know what?
He wouldn't go full retard, I guess.
Yeah.
That's why they invaded.
Oh, why?
Because
He threw him through glass.
he threw him through 2 things of glass. He's like, hey, remember all those years ago he threw me through that glass?
Threw me through
I'm
that
gonna
glass.
kill your entire roster.
17 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think if, you think Daniel Bryan would like to get involved in this so that he could wrestle?
You think.
But he won't.
He's not getting
my
involved.
neck hurt and my back hurt.
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, now that we spoiled the entire show,
Yeah.
let's get started.
Let's get
So
started.
Kurt Angle, let's rewind. Kurt Angle kicks off Monday Night Raw. This is right after TLC. This is right after I, had a perfect scorecard.
It wasn't perfect. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Perfect.
It's as perfect as it gets.
No.
Let's
wasn't
admit.
Was it a perfect 10, Eric? Would you call
No.
it?
It was maybe like
It was a perfect 97.
it was like an adequate 8.
I got, hold on, all the matches right, all 7.
Didn't we do this on the?
Yeah, but, not everyone sees it.
That's because they have to pay to see that.
Well, yeah, but that's
So if you're just gonna
different.
give it out, then
That's
it's
us
like
on the couch.
That's like having a
We're
rematch of
intimate.
a pay-per-view match the very next night.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
they do it every time.
yeah, it's not going
every
to be as
time.
good,
They
but
do it
still.
every time.
Yeah.
5 only the 5 2-point questions.
And I even
so-
argued for you that 3 of those were even bullshit.
yeah, right.
You only got 1 thing wrong.
So 3 out of 4 now.
Yeah.
I'm the new Joe. And now it's
I'm okay
now
with him
it's-
saying that.
Now whoever does this next is the new Andrew, really,
I'll-
because I'm never.
I just want to win Survivor Series and Mania and SummerSlam.
I'm very confident that I will not win Survivor Series because after Kurt announces these matches we're about to get to, I don't care about Survivor Series at all.
And it's
Yeah.
I would say these matches have the most obvious winners of all time.
Yeah.
If you actually
yeah.
look at who's fighting.
Oh yeah, come on.
So these are the matches that Kurt announces for
At the beginning of
Survivor
Raw, he
Series.
throws this out.
He says Alexa will face Natalya because
Alexa.
it's all champion versus champion stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Raw Women's Champion versus the SmackDown Women's Champion, Alexa versus Natalya.
Yep.
The Miz will face Corbin.
That's
so that's
a joke of a
that's
match.
2 heel versus heel matches.
Oh,
Yeah,
Here we go.
That's
There's more.
a problem, first of all.
of course.
Then we have Seth and Dean versus the Usos, who are both face now. Why would you turn the Usos face
right before having this match.
yeah.
Which the Shield will obviously win easily.
Yeah. And then you have Brock Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal,
So this,
which I don't even know who they
cares?
are.
so I guess this is why SmackDown invaded because they know they stand no chance
At winning any of these
at winning
matches.
any of these.
Seriously.
Any of them.
It's like, oh, they got Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, and we got we got the Usos.
Yeah.
We
They got Brock
we have
Lesnar, and we
Corbin.
got we got Jinder
So
Mahal.
look, I just want to say this right now because I have an easy fix for Survivor Series. And if
Yeah.
you follow the podcast on Twitter, I tweeted this.
Yeah,
I saw it.
I think
And
it
I
was on
got this all
Facebook,
out.
too.
I got this all out in 140 characters because I don't have 280 yet,
How do you get 280?
Well, some people get it, Some people have 280 now. I think eventually everyone's going to have 280. I did this in 140 characters. Easy fix for Survivor Series. Make Charlotte the women's champ
Hold on.
on
How?
SmackDown. I'm just saying, they had a month. They've been planning for Survivor
Oh,
Series,
if
right?
you had a
Yeah.
month before the show now.
Yes. They could have done this. WWE chose to go with these matches,
Right.
Have Charlotte beat Natalya at Hell in a Cell.
Right.
So then we have Alexa versus Charlotte, which is a match
Great
we'd
match.
like to see.
And we don't know who's going to win that match.
Right. And
Yeah.
it's heel versus face,
Yes.
which is what you want. I don't know. So then you make Nakamura the U.S. champ. So you could have Nakamura versus The Miz.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Then make Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn tag champs.
Yeah.
Like I said, last week, just for Dean and Seth to face.
That would be a good match.
Again, heel
Amazing
versus
match.
face.
Amazing match.
And then
Yeah.
make Styles the WWE champion.
Yeah.
Styles versus Lesnar.
Sure. Book it.
Then it's all face versus heel matches.
Yeah.
And
Book
not
it.
heel, face. I don't know what you are. I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't know.
These matches suck ass.
They do.
And then even the SmackDown versus Raw match, when they announced who's going to be in it, like, even those matches are like, who cares?
Right.
And there's going to be 2 of them.
Yeah.
A women's that you really don't care about.
Right.
And a men's.
Look, just by telling who the captains are of these,
yes,
it sets the entire tone. The captains in the women's match are Becky Lynch. Okay, you know what? She was pretty badass in the Under Siege thing. She like led the charge. She was taking names, kicking ass.
Sure.
Yep.
But then on the Raw side, Alicia Fox. Oh, I'm sorry. Alicia Fox.
that was the only great thing about her.
Yeah.
Was that Noam Dar
Noam
would say
Dar
that,
saying her name.
and now they're not together anymore.
And then the team captains for SmackDown is Randy Orton, Yawn.
I guess
That was the stipulation
he said
in him versus Sami Zayn.
whoever wins would. Oh, he said to be the first member. I don't know about team,
Oh.
but I'm sure he will be. It's Randy Orton.
Yeah.
You know.
And then
Well,
I don't know about Raw.
Do you even need captains, though? What is a captain gonna
No,
do?
nothing. It
Nothing.
No,
It means nothing. I want to be the captain.
Almost every
Players.
time the captains
I think-
have been eliminated pretty quickly.
I think
You don't want to be captain.
No.
I think the main reason why Kurt got interrupted by Shane before he announced the Survivor Series team is because they don't know if Roman's going to be back by then or not.
Yeah.
Probably.
So, by the way, Kurt Angle called Jinder Mahal Jinder Mahal.
Yes,
So he doesn't even know or give a
Jinder
shit of who he
Mahal.
is.
I thought it was even more like Mahal. Like, it was so off.
Yeah.
It really was. Yeah.
Unless we've all been off this whole time.
Yes.
Like, he just went up to Jinder and goes, say your name so I can get it right. And
Yeah.
Jinder's like, oh, thank you, finally. Mahal. He's
Well,
like, "All right,
that's how you really pronounce it.
Yeah.
that's how you do it.
But I don't want to see any of these matches.
None of them.
Like, people are like Seth and Dean versus the Usos. Sure, I'm sure that's a good match, but I'm sure that'll be a good match. But
My favorite pay-per-view as a kid was Survivor Series. I love Royal Rumble now because Survivor Series is all about random cool alliances.
yeah,
And people getting together and elimination matches. Who doesn't want elimination matches?
I love
stable versus
elimination
stable,
matches.
faction versus faction. Even the women will be probably a little more interesting because it's an elimination
and
match.
back then they had a reason why they were fighting each other.
Yeah.
Not just you're on Raw and I'm on SmackDown. This isn't the NFL. You're not two different teams.
No.
That's not the case at all.
Yeah.
So Kurt, he also mentions the 2 elimination matches, and then The Miz comes out with Curtis Axel, Sheamus, and Cesaro to complain about what happened at TLC. Which, by the way, how amazing was that? That Kurt Angle actually stole Roman Reigns' vest.
Yeah, Eric, did we talk? I mean, you weren't at the pay-per-view recap, but what'd you think of Angle's performance at TLC?
You mean lack of performance? He didn't do anything.
Well, at the end he did.
Yeah, at the
He
end.
was whooping ass at the end. Angle slam on the floor, Angle slam into a table.
Yeah, that was it.
He looked
the rest of the match, it was just like
He looked
There
old.
was literally when they were setting up the table spot.
Yeah.
He was on the apron like this for like 5 minutes. Just
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, look, he hit the triple power bomb. I was surprised I didn't see a Superman
I don't
punch
know.
and a spear. Quite frankly.
hashtag not my Olympic hero.
Okay.
Look, he looks kind of like Undertaker and some other superstars. He looks old. I mean,
He does.
Sting looked a little old with some of his hair falling out. Triple H hasn't looked old yet.
No.
That guy's still
No.
an ass kicker.
The thing that disappointed me the most is, okay, he did the Shield thing.
Mm-hmm.
You come out, oh, look, we're all the Shield, cool. And then he gets taken to the back.
Yep.
And our listener, Rito, he even tweeted me. He's like, look, Kurt Angle goes to the back. His music hits. He comes out. Book it. And I'm like, that could work. Especially if he comes out in the USA onesie.
I thought that was going to happen.
I did too. The music hit. I'm
it
like,
wouldn't make any sense, though.
It wouldn't make
it
sense.
wouldn't have made sense at all, which is why it would have worked. Because look, even
It's a different guy. Who's this Kurt Angle?
Who's this?
I had to change it in my onesie.
It's
See,
Kurt Angle circa 2003.
This is why it would have worked, because when Kurt Angle comes down the ramp and he knocks out Cesaro and he knocks out Sheamus, Corey Graves goes, oh, there's the intensity that Kurt Angle, look at the look at it in his eyes. And if he had his actual outfit, it would have worked out
Wait,
so well.
so So he's like Mighty Ducks. Like remember Mighty Ducks 2? They were Team USA.
Yes.
And then they had to change into their Mighty Ducks jerseys to get good again.
To win the Olympics or whatever.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
To save the to disarm the nuke or whatever.
You can have guys join factions even for a day, and it's kind of cool.
You can.
I just didn't feel like this was cool. Like when Kurt came out, when it was Ambrose and Rollins, and they were like at the top, with the fans.
Yeah.
And then like Kurt walks behind them, he's like,
hey, hey. Yeah, like there were so many good memes about it. Like when your dad has to hang out with you and your friend.
I didn't see that one. That's awesome though.
One.
Yeah. So it felt very forced and very.
It felt forced and
unnatural.
Wait, so he's also like Ricky Vaughn in Major League 2, where he has to regrow his sideburns to get good at baseball again?
Exactly.
Yeah. He's got to put on glasses with a skull and crossbones or he can't throw fast.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they then surround the ring so they could beat up Kurt, but Seth and Dean come from the crowd and run to the ring. The Miz tells Kurt, "You're still outnumbered," as if that means anything. I mean, they were outnumbered the night before and they won. Yeah. So what does that matter?
Right.
So Kurt makes a match to start the show. He says it'll be The Miz, Cesaro, and Sheamus versus Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, and a superstar who decided to stay an extra night, AJ Styles.
An extra night.
And that was a cool surprise.
Yeah.
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 An extra night.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was there at TLC.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he just traveled to the next city with them. Like he's like, man, I don't feel like going back to wherever we're heading to. I'll stay an extra night.
So we got that match with Styles getting the win after hitting Cesaro with the phenomenal forearm.
That was a good match.
Yes, it was. After the match, Kane comes out and he and the bad guys beat up the good guys. And then after the commercial, Kane is still in the ring by himself, and he cuts a promo.
Everybody left but Kane.
Yes.
Yeah.
You coming, Kane? No.
Nope.
Give me a microphone.
Yeah.
I need to talk about Braun Strowman. He talks about how he while he's away, he's been hearing about a monster among men, which makes no sense because him and Taker fought the Wyatt family a couple of years ago. Braun Strowman was a part of that back then.
It's like you already know he's there.
Yes. You already fought him.
So
look, wrestling, you need to forget a lot if you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Kane then says he put Braun in the trash where he belongs, and he says he's WWE's only monster.
No, Kane, correction. You murdered him.
Right.
Like, the murder police are going to come find you and arrest you.
Right. So now Kane says he wants competition or else. So he's stealing Braun's catchphrase, if it is a catchphrase.
If it is.
And that competition is none other than Balor Club.
Here comes the whole entire club of one man.
It's a one-man club.
Oh,
not
you're
to
a
be
monster.
Confused with a one-man gang.
Well, you're a monster. Yeah. I'm a club. And then he loses the Kane. Which I actually didn't mind.
No, me either.
If you're going to make him a monster and he's twice the size of Finn Balor, let him beat Balor, and they did that.
Well, what is he?
Clean win for Kane.
What does he weigh? 200 pounds more than Balor at least?
Yes, and he's 200 more years old than Balor. But that doesn't matter.
But
you're a monster. You live forever.
When you're a demon, it just translates to more experience.
Right. Well, if Balor was the demon, he's like
Thor. The older he is, the more powerful he gets.
Well, yeah, Balor should have come out.
Yeah.
Balor should have come out, got in the ring, looked at Kane, be like, "Give me 5 minutes," and then he runs to the back. Puts on the makeup.
It's the Demon Kang with the Demon Kang.
I mean, we could have went to commercial there, and then he comes back out as the demon.
Yeah.
That's how we, because look, I mean, if he can't beat Bray Wyatt unless he's the demon. Or I'm sorry, the first time. Then they had the man versus man match, and then he beat him, but whatever. So yeah, Balor hits all of his setup moves. He goes for the coup de grace, but Kane sits up and ends up chokeslamming Balor 3 times in a row.
Boom, boom, boom.
Before pinning him for the win.
Why has Kane never thought to chokeslam someone 3 times in a row before?
I know.
No tombstone? Like, he's just the chokeslam guy now.
Yeah.
Well, he tombstoned Roman
He
Yeah.
did.
on Raw.
Yeah,
but it's a long time since I've seen him tombstone anyone.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I think they were like, it's Roman. We got to remember that he had to choke slam him twice, tombstone him, and then 2 power slams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 finishers to pin Roman.
Yeah. That's what it takes.
So then we go backstage and we see Kurt Angle, and I'll give you guys one guess as to what Kurt Angle's doing.
Ooh. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, TLC was a great pay-per-view, and Survivor Series is going to be even better. Random person that we never explain who I'm talking to.
I wish for one time he'd be like, all right, I got to talk to you later. Okay, baby, call mommy later. And he hangs up or something like that. Like he's always just talking to his mom.
No, hey, I gotta go. Hey, what's up?
Like when they have Daniel Bryan do it, he's always like, yeah, Shane, SmackDown's going great.
He's
or
referring to
hey,
somebody.
Bree, how's our baby doing? You know,
Yeah.
like, at least we know who he's talking to.
Who's Kurt talking to?
Yeah.
We do not know.
Like, I want to see like their HR department just show up and be like, "Hey, we're just going to go over some new guidelines. This is our new no more cell phone on TV policy.
it's just
so
so
if you can sign initial, that'd be great.
If you're going to be on your cell phone, don't show that it's locked when you're when texting.
yeah,
When you go like this, okay, like this, always like, okay, bye. It's like that. It's like, no. No.
So then Shane McMahon walks in and Kurt tells the person,
Never.
I don't even know if he said it. He probably just puts the fucking phone down. And he tells Shane that
It was a great match. It was a great. Hey, Shane. Keep recording. What's going on, buddy?
he's like, "Oh shit, my boss walked in. Hey, what's up? Just checking in with
who
Stephanie."
did we talk about was on the other line with Kurt, and that was like going to be the surprise. Like, you've been hanging up on me for years now. Maybe it was Shane this whole
Dixie
time.
Carter. Yeah, it was Shane.
Maybe it was Shane, and that's why he's angry.
Yeah.
So then, Shane, let me. Can I summarize this?
Sure.
So Shane's like, anyway, my dick's bigger than yours. How's the show going? And Kurt's like, I'm pretty sure my dick's bigger than yours. And he's like, are you serious? You're going there? Like, I'm a big guy. My dick's huge. And Kurt's like, well, I guess we'll see at Survivor Series whose dick is the biggest.
Right.
Did I sum it up good?
Yeah.
That's
about right?
pretty much it.
Done.
So
Civil War.
another dumbass.
Well, it's also like my dad could beat up your dad, and
Yeah.
he's like, well, no, obviously my dad could beat up your dad when they're talking about each other's
And
rosters.
Kurt Angle's like, "Well, my dad's dead, so he's a ghost, so he could beat up your dad."
And at the end, instead of under siege, he's like, dick in your mouth.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You'll see what that means later.
He teabags him like he's playing Halo. He's just like,
Right.
So anyway, if you want to recap any more of that, that's basically what happened.
And I think you hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah.
He just says he wishes he could have Styles on Raw for good, but Shane's like, oh, nice fucking try.
"Nope, he's the only thing trying rating."
And he's like, without Styles, you wouldn't have a chance.
Yeah,
Wait, what?
right.
We have Kevin Owens and
Yeah.
Randy Orton,
Shinsuke Nakamura,
Shinsuke Nakamura,
Bobby Roode,
Bobby Roode,
John Cena. Oh shit.
Daniel Bryan.
John Cena half the time.
Daniel
You guys
Bryan, if he wrestles, like
Yeah.
know? Hey, first to sign Cena. And Angle's it's like first to sign Cena. Angle's like, hey John, yeah, it's still me.
Hey, you still there?
Hey, will you fight for us on Raw?
Yeah.
On the Raw side.
Right. Yeah, just because John Cena's a free agent, what does he do? We'll get to that in rumors.
Shouldn't he
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to like the answer.
You are never gonna like the rumors.
So next up we have Asuka versus Emma,
And a rematch
the TLC rematch.
from their match the night before.
Yeah. And Asuka gets her second win on the main roster after making Emma tap out to the Asuka lock, just like she did the night before.
Yeah.
Only in under 7 minutes this time.
Yes. Right.
Son of a bitch.
Exactly.
But yeah, Asuka's pretty good. I mean, I understand
Who?
why you guys like her.
Who is that?
Asuka.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I understand why you like Asuka.
And what's Nakamura's
cute.
first name?
Shinsuke. No.
Shinsuke.
But it's spelled like Shinsuke.
Yeah,
Like
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke. Okay, yeah. Right. Because we don't have words in the English language that are pronounced differently than how they look.
What do you think? What do you think? Whatever.
Psychology?
What do you think the plan is for Asuka moving forward?
Therapist.
The rapist.
The rapist
rapist.
for 20.
the plan for Asuka.
I'm an analyst and a therapist.
Because they're not talking about like her streak with these 2 wins over Emma. I thought maybe they would say, all right, the streak's to 500 with the win over Emma.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like they're going to start it over maybe.
You think she'll go far with it? Think that'll be a WWE thing too?
Yeah, she's gonna be
She
the
has-
new
This chick
Goldberg.
doesn't lose.
She has to.
Yeah.
I mean, it worked so well in NXT.
Yeah.
Like she has to beat, Alexa. I don't know. Maybe she could have another feud for December because obviously November is going to be Survivor Series,
Yeah.
and I'm sure she'll be on Team Raw. Or at
Maybe
least
like
Asuka
Nia
should be.
Jax.
If she comes back.
Too soon, bro.
But she's beaten Nia Jax in NXT.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But by the Rumble, I think Asuka,
Half
or
the
maybe
Raw Women's
WrestleMania.
roster is people that she beat on NXT.
Well,
Yeah, right.
sure, yeah. But by WrestleMania, maybe give her the WrestleMania moment. I don't know, but I think by then she will be champ.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
by WrestleMania.
All right.
So
Maybe
next
she'll
up,
win the Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh, if they have it,
Yeah.
for sure then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably a good call there.
Yeah.
Yep.
So next up, we have Alexa Bliss come out to brag about her victory at TLC, and she says that she will also beat Natalya at Survivor Series because there is only one goddess in the WWE.
Well, Natalya's
thing.
not claiming to be a goddess. She openly admits that she's a crazy cat woman.
She's a crazy cat lady.
Yeah.
So Alexa then complains about not getting enough respect from the WWE Universe. She demands that they chant "You deserve it" to her. But
I respect that ass.
Yeah.
That biscuit butt.
The biscuit butt. I like my butt.
It's cute. It's cute.
I'm glad we agree
Guys
on
at home are
something,
like this.
Alexa.
So anyways, Mickie James comes out to interrupt her, even though she just lost to
She
her
lost to her
the night before.
and then cried about it.
And she DDTs Alexa
Yeah.
and then tells Alexa, "You do deserve it."
And Mickey looked hot, and that was it, though. I
Right.
don't know what. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
That's-
We have more Mickey James losing to Alexa at a pay-per-view matches coming up
Yeah.
in the near future.
I guess. I don't know.
Why?
Unless they go with Mickie James versus Natalya.
Why?
This was interesting because they did 3 women's segments in a row.
Yeah, just
Because-
to really make us hate them.
So we go backstage, and Kurt Angle is telling Sasha and Bailey that Team Raw needs a captain, and then Alicia Fox walks in and demands to be captain, and then so
And
Kurt
she's
tells
like
them,
batshit crazy.
"Well, yeah, it's
Yeah,
Alicia
she's crazy.
Fox,
I'll
right?"
give her one thing. She's lasted a long damn
She has.
time.
She has.
A long
She mentioned
damn time.
she's been around for 10 years now.
Yeah.
you know.
It's a long time.
Do you remember
is.
how she started? What she was? She wasn't a wrestler. Wasn't even like a valet or a manager or anything like that.
What was she?
She was Edge's and
Wedding planner.
yeah, and
She was.
Vicky Guerrero's wedding planner. And then they had on tape that Edge was like making out with with Alicia Fox.
Yes.
And then Vicky went
And
crazy.
of course they aired it at the wedding, right?
yes,
Naturally.
Naturally.
Where else would you hear that?
naturally. So Kurt tells them, "Look, we're gonna do what we always do," and Sasha and Bailey yell, "Settle it in the ring!" But Alicia yells, "Paper, rock, scissors!" which was actually funny. She was like,
Yeah.
So Kurt
So
says
basically Alicia wanted scissoring.
she wanted to scissor.
It always goes back
We're
to
gonna
scissoring
we're
for
gonna
Eric.
settle this the same way we always do. Furious scissoring.
I mean, look, they say that this is the
Furious.
divas. They say this is the women's revolution or the women's evolution, but
Yeah.
we're back to scissoring. I don't know.
Yeah.
So Kurt tells them they will have a triple threat match, and the winner will be Raw's captain.
Right.
And
Nice.
long story short, Alicia Fox goes crazy, gets the win, kisses the ref, and then celebrates with the Green Bay Packers. All right, if that didn't make sense, then I'm
can't help
sorry.
you.
Why?
So next up, we have Elias playing guitar in the ring. Just like TLC. However, this time his microphone cuts out, so he grabs another microphone to complain. That microphone cuts out again, and then Jason Jordan comes out, and the announce team says,
Pelts them with cabbage.
"No, that was TLC."
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That was
Jason Jordan comes out, and the announce team says, "Oh, it was Jason Jordan."
How?
How? Yeah, that's it. What I wrote. How with four question marks.
Yeah.
How did he do that? He was in the production truck.
Yeah.
He beat everyone up, and
I
then
kept that one.
and then just put all the. He knew what.
Eric, what was with the
so
cabbage at TLC? Why lettuce and cabbage? Explain it now.
Look, if anything, you throw tomatoes, right? If it's if you're like watching a play or a bad
You throw
performance,
tomatoes.
Well,
Did someone just get it wrong and no one knew to correct them? Like,
Maybe.
oh, you throw cabbage. Like, oh yeah, get some cabbage.
I told you to buy
It's tomatoes.
Yeah, go buy some fruit. I just bought.
Maybe
cabbage.
they didn't want to get the ring all gross with tomato.
No, but that was.
juice.
But then
he
don't
was
do
on,
it.
No, but he was on the stage when he did it.
Yeah, but he threw it into the ring, right?
No.
Elias
He
was on the stage.
Yeah, he was on the stage.
Oh yeah, then that's stupid as shit.
Even if he was in the ring, dude, like, they've done way worse than
like
Brad.
when people
yeah.
were in the stockades, you know, the thing where you're like,
Yeah.
They would throw whatever they could find: tomatoes, cabbage, carrot, potatoes.
It just didn't make any sense. He's in a shopping cart, like he just went to the grocery store, and now he's throwing lettuce and cabbage
He's like,
at a guy
like,
playing guitar.
yes, this is a great.
I can really fire that
this,
one at
this will
someone's
hit
skull.
him nicely.
It's just
I keep using your case as
And
a
you're
prop.
just an asshole, really.
yeah.
I mean,
And he's like, "Oh, look at this ear of corn. This will
really give me a nice.
so they
spiral.
have another match.
another
TLC
another
rematch
match."
that we don't want to see. And this time Elias smashes his guitar onto Jordan's shoulder because you can't do it over the head anymore.
But
a fake plastic guitar.
Did you see his arm whelping up? Like he really hit him with something.
Yeah.
Like it started
notice.
out normal,
Whelping?
and then by the time he welted.
He said whelping. It's
Yeah.
whelped.
Welt.
Like he was whelping. I don't know.
That's like
You mean like he was whelp?
that's like your nip up.
Yeah. No, that was Joe's nip
No,
up.
I know.
My
I'm saying
nip
that's
up.
your
Oh,
nip
okay,
up.
that's my nip up. Anyway, yeah, it was like all red and swollen.
yeah.
Gross.
He got hit by a fucking guitar.
Yeah.
What the? I mean, it's just
What
lame
the-
now when you just hit it over the shoulder.
Yeah.
The head is amazing. The shoulder's dumb.
It's a hollow guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Take the bump, JJ.
Well, they just won't let them do it, headshots anymore.
So another match that had no finish that was dumb,
Yes.
basically.
Right.
Except
Next-
the fact that Jason Jordan did get hit with something, which was cool.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
So next up we have Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman, and Heyman says he doesn't like to talk trash about Lesnar's opponents because he wants to, make it, a big box office and make people care about the match. So he likes to sell Brock's opponents,
Sell it.
Yeah.
to be these real monster guys like
Hell
Braun
yeah.
Strowman, like Samoa Joe, and all that
Sure.
stuff. But this time he doesn't think Jinder Mahal is quite worthy.
You're not Brock Lesnar's equal. You're not Brock Lesnar's contemporary. You're not Brock Lesnar's counterpart on SmackDown Live. You're not even a worthy pretender to the throne of being WWE champion. When we think of WWE champions, we think of Bruno Sammartino,
We do.
Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, Ric Flair, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, and ladies and gentlemen, my client, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Agreed.
We don't think of Jinder Mahal, a consolation prize champion offered to SmackDown Live when Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan realized they got the shaft in the superstar shakeup.
Wow.
Too real.
Yeah.
Too real, Paul.
WWE does this. They make Mahal champion, and everyone hates it for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
And then they make fun of themselves, like WWE is admitting,
Yeah, we
Yeah,
really.
we just
What
did
we're
this.
doing is dumb, even though it's all scripted and we write it. It's dumb.
no,
It's
we're just
so
we're just
dumb.
doing it for India. We know he sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. So Paul also says this isn't a battle for brand supremacy because whoever has Brock Lesnar is automatically the number one brand, when he shows up. Heyman, he also said World Wrestling Entertainment multiple times in the promo. I've not heard anyone say that in a long time. World Wrestling Entertainment?
Yeah.
Maybe he just hates saying it. Or
Hate saying WWE.
Maybe he just hates it that the fact that it's called World Wrestling.
No.
No, I
It's
think-
been too long. I
No.
don't think he cares.
I don't think he cares. I just think it's cool that they said that because I think for the most part they don't want people to say that. Because, Vince doesn't even like the word wrestling and, wrestler. Everyone's a superstar, so.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't just go KFC and just, it's WWE. It doesn't stand for anything, There's no, it doesn't stand for anything anymore. So Paul finishes it off by saying Brock accepts Mahal's challenge, even though Kurt Angle made the match official at the beginning of the show, so that didn't really matter. And then Brock ran the fuck out of there.
Oh,
He got out of the ring and ran up the up the ramp.
He's like, "Oh, I gotta be on my plane in 20 minutes."
Well, that was his flight must have been earlier than usual.
Yeah.
So.
Can't stay for the whole show, Brock.
No, he can't.
Is this really your contract? He's like, yeah. Look, read it right here.
Sable texted him. She's in heat. He's gotta go.
Maybe
She's what, 60
maybe
now?
he saw the SmackDown guys show up. He's like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Kurt knew something you don't know.
Yeah.
Paul, I'm a big guy, but there's 20 of those guys.
Yeah.
So then we go backstage where Charlie Caruso interviews Kalisto. And after after how bad he was last week, I can't believe they let him talk again.
Oh, of course.
But he says he's invoking his rematch clause for 205 Live.
He's like this. He's like, Charlie, I am invoking my rematch clause for 205 Live.
Yes.
Can you hear me up there? Something like that.
Enzo, how do you feel about losing your title?
Well, I gotta tell ya.
Well, I mean, at least Enzo's not the shortest person in the world, but Kalisto's so little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
El
he says,
Torito, why would you? I mean, Kalisto, right? Why did you want to fight?
Right. So Kalisto says tonight is about familia. So Mustafa Ali, Cedric Alexander, Grand Metalik, and Rich Swann, who are not in his family. I mean, I don't think he's related to any of them.
Yeah.
Show up, and Kalisto says they will all get a piece of Enzo and the Zo Train tonight because they're going to have a 5-on-5 tag team match.
No.
And then they all do the stupid lucha chant.
Yeah.
So I don't get the familia line. That makes no sense. I was planning on skipping this.
Familia?
Yeah.
We are all family now, baby.
So they're like the Fast and Furious?
We are the brothers of the world. Yeah, I don't know.
Right. We're not going to talk about the match, but we will talk about Drew Gulak because the promo he cut before the match was hilarious. He spoke for Enzo because Enzo lost his voice, and he did Enzo's intro. So take a listen.
His name is Enzo Amore, and he is indeed a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you cannot teach that.
That's good.
Thank you. Bada boom, realest champion in the room. How are you doing?
Nice. I mean, again, it's like making fun of him, but
Right.
Yeah.
they're acting like he's with him.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's like, I'm boring white guy.
Let's talk about how we witnessed the worst moment ever on television history.
Oh, ugh.
When all five of those guys did the Enzo dance.
Right. They did do the Enzo dance
Oh
together.
my God.
Yep.
This is why I'm glad I'm not a gun owner.
Because you'd use it.
Use it on yourself?
Use it on someone.
Something.
My eyes.
I will find you,
And I will
and I will shoot you.
kill all the cruiserweights.
Shoot you in the
So in the match, though, Kalisto pins Enzo after hitting the Salino del Sol. Great. And then he lost on 205 Live.
Yeah.
Well, no, Kalisto won by DQ, but he didn't win the title.
Oh, bummer summer.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I just heard about it.
Asking for a friend, right?
Yeah, exactly. So next up, Kurt Angle comes out to announce the men's Raw team for Survivor Series. However, he gets interrupted by...
And they are.
Here comes the
your
money!
brother.
Here comes your brother.
Here he comes.
Shane McMahon and most of the SmackDown roster, minus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, because...
Why? I mean, AJ
that
came
wouldn't
out.
make sense, right? Because they're feuding with Shane. Orton and Mahal weren't there either.
No, that was pointless.
They came out of the crowd like the Shield, and then they surround the ring as Shane enters it while Kurt is in shock. Shane then says the two words again, under siege.
I'm surprised Kurt wasn't like, I gotta text somebody.
Yeah. And then Kurt
Go
runs,
get him, boys.
Kurt runs to the back, yeah, and then go get him by Shane, and they head to the back as well. So the first, first the SmackDown roster runs into Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews, and Xavier, like the New Day's leading the charge, and like Xavier Woods is like, "Oh, Apollo Crews, how's this going?
Apollo Worldwide, destroy him."
It's like they just beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Corbin then beats up a random crew guy while they all cheer.
Yeah.
It's just an innocent guy
Yeah.
who has no,
What are
stake
you,
in this
an
fight.
intern from Raw?
Yeah.
And then they beat him up.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a crew guy that has to be
Baron
on SmackDown the next night.
Baron Corbin's like, "What do you do here?"
Yeah.
I'm a crew guy.
Right.
I'm an intern.
I'm not in the brand split. In fact, I'm the same crew guy that's on SmackDown. It's all the same crew.
Get him!
Yeah.
Get the tables!
The SmackDown women superstars then chase Dana Brooke and the makeup ladies for some reason.
Yeah.
Like they're going to beat up the makeup.
And, big shout out to everyone on the internet who made a Dana Brooke
Oh, my God.
running away meme.
There's like 10 of them.
They were so good. My favorite one is the Pokemon one, where it's like Dana Brooke fled the battle, and it's like a level 4 Dana Brooke and like a level 13 SmackDown Live.
That's nice.
I like that. I like Rollins chasing her with the Money in the Bank.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's good stuff.
So the men then beat up Goldust, Curtis Axel, Rhino, and Kurt Hawkins. Then they go inside our locker room and beat up Jason Jordan, Matt Hardy, and Finn Balor. Chad Gable
That was
goes,
Baller Club.
Yeah, Chad Gable goes right after Jason Jordan,
Oh, he
by
does.
the way.
No,
Yeah.
did they beat up the whole club?
The whole club.
They beat up the whole Baller Club.
Yeah.
The club was beaten
The club was beaten up
during
think-
this night.
by a better club.
You think while laying on the ground, Matt Hardy was like, maybe you might want to get some more members there, Finn.
Probably. Yeah. Matt, I heard, was a little broken after that attack.
Delightful.
Terrible night for the club.
Yeah.
Kane and now this.
Right.
Yeah.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Next, they go in another locker room and they beat up Gallus and Anderson. I guess AJ Styles was cool with that. I don't know. They then bump into Sasha, Mickey, Alicia, and Bailey.
Yeah.
And then the SmackDown women step up to beat them up. And it was only like 4-on-4, but the
Yeah.
SmackDown women just beat up all the Raw
Overpowered
women.
them. Yeah.
Overpowered them, I guess.
Yeah.
Seth and Dean then jump off some boxes to attack SmackDown from behind, but of course the numbers game catches up
The
to them.
numbers game.
Remember back in the 90s, guys can hit girls and it was no big deal because we're all wrestlers?
Yeah.
Now
How many
they have to watch
how many
them.
pedigrees did Triple H give to women? All of them,
Including
All
his
of them.
wife.
including his wife.
Rusev and Corbin then bring Kurt Angle to show him what they did. They then bring Kurt Angle back to Shane, who is standing in the ring looking very proud of himself. And then he gives
Wait,
Kurt...
did you say the Shield part?
What?
With Rollins jumping off
Yeah,
of
I
like
said
a big.
that.
Oh, you
I
said,
said
okay.
Seth and Dean jump off some
Oh,
boxes.
it jumps off some boxes, right?
So they bring Kurt back to Shane, and he gives Kurt one final message.
At Survivor Series, I want you to bring your gold medal, what's left of your Raw roster,
Nice.
and we're all going to finish
We killed
what
him.
we started. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And then Kurt's like, Shane, they're all dead.
Yeah.
They're all dead.
They're all
What's
dead.
left of them?
You literally just got done killing all of them.
Yeah, like, it's just me, Shane. It's just me.
He looked at him like, "You mad, bro?
Yeah.
What's going on here?"
Right.
Best buds.
Mm-hmm. So the show ends with Shane and the SmackDown roster leaving through the crowd with Kurt looking in horror.
Yeah.
So the entire SmackDown Live brand has turned heel.
Which
I
it
guess.
seems like
I don't
it's
know.
the same like texting face. Like,
Yes.
Just dumb. I hated it. I don't.
But
get it.
like,
Give
yeah.
me a reason. Just give me a reason. Raw is better. Raw is superior. If you're on SmackDown, you're there because you suck. Good enough.
Yeah.
Like now we'll all fight. Like we hate each other. Rude. But we're gonna go kick their ass right now.
yeah, we got that in common.
Just no. They didn't.
And
do
like
that.
the commentators can't even be upset because right now Corey Graves is on both shows.
Yeah.
And Michael Cole is on both shows for now.
Yeah.
While Tom Phillips is on assignment, apparently he's getting married, and that's their on assignment.
Oh.
Really?
Maybe it's because
Why can't they just say that?
maybe it's because of the whole face fucker thing.
Yeah.
Because I think that he's
So they all
with the
just start
same
talking
woman.
about it.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the face fucker?
But look.
Do you take him to have, to hold, for richer or poor,
Yeah.
to face fuck or
To get face
and
full-
let him face fuck anyone that he meets that he wants to fuck in the face. But look, we brought up some good points about how none of this makes sense. But to me, the thing I'm most upset about the SmackDown roster invading Raw, look, this was a terrorist attack. All right?
Basically.
Shame on WWE for not calling it a terrorist attack because that's what it was. All right?
Yeah.
I mean, really.
That's all it was.
Very offended by this.
Yeah.
It was a terrorist attack. Let's call it what it is. Come on, please. All right.
Terror.
I'm
Evildoers.
I'm still waiting for the president to call it a terrorist attack, quite frankly. I mean,
And send aid.
and send aid and not complain about sending aid.
Right.
Yeah.
Or throw and shoot paper towels.
Raw strong.
Right.
Hashtag pray for Raw.
Yes.
Pray for Raw.
Hey, look, the Houston Astros are selling lots of shirts by putting Houston Strong on there.
Yeah.
So next up, we have SmackDown Live, which starts with Shane O'Mac, and he comes out. He's all happy
Here
and
comes
excited.
the money.
I mean, he's just so happy, so not like how he was
No.
the night before.
So not heelish.
It's like he's on two different. He's like on two completely different TV shows, playing two separate characters.
Yeah.
But you're not.
No.
You're really not.
You're the same guy.
Yeah.
Same guy.
So Shane says if you're gonna have a fight, it's smart to throw the first punch.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Yeah, I
That's
guess
what
so.
gets you arrested usually, but
Which is really like a attack from behind.
Yeah, because then it becomes assault.
So Shane tells
If
Kurt
you're going to
Angle.
assault someone, you must hit first.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So Shane says Kurt Angle wasn't ready for what happened, but we are. And then Sami Zayn comes out dancing crazier than ever.
Which was great.
I loved it.
He gets right in Shane's face and he's like,
Wait, what was he like?
So he tells Shane, hey, no hard feelings, right? And then Shane says, oh, you cared about Kevin's well-being, but not mine. Okay, Shane, you didn't give a fuck about anyone on Raw the night before. You
clearly.
asshole.
Clearly not.
Yeah. I mean, he got a Shane O'Mac chant from the crowd. I think he deserved an asshole chant.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
So Sammy then says that he and Kevin have decided that they will lead Team SmackDown at Survivor Series, but Shane says it's not going to be that easy because you're going to face Randy Orton, and whoever wins will be the first member of Team SmackDown.
But I loved when heel Sammy was like, yeah, because if you and I ever fought, I would drop you in a second.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Right.
Love that.
Where's this Sami Zayn?
Where's that confidence coming
know,
from?
right?
Mr. Zayn.
Yeah. As he comes out
In
to his,
Zayn in the
his
member.
ska music.
And Zayn in the brain.
Yeah.
So next up, we have the New Day versus Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin with the Usos on commentary.
Yeah.
And there's one part that I liked to this match.
What?
Where Kofi gets knocked outside the ring and Big E feeds him bootios out of his singlet. He's like, here, wake up. But
just when you think they're about to get stale,
yeah,
they really keep you
the
interested.
bootios?
Yeah.
They probably were stale in his singlet.
In that, yeah.
So the end made no sense here because Chad Gable gets the pinfall victory on Xavier Woods after Sheldon kicks Xavier in the back. He just does a straight kick to the back, and then he pins him. It's not even like a roll-up where, like, I have to, like, force pin you.
It was super
It's
weird.
like, oh, my back, that knocked me out.
Yeah.
I mean, people kick out of everything now. They kick out of everything, but roll-ups and a gentle kick to the back will knock you out.
Gentle. It
wasn't that, I
was
mean,
just
it was so gentle.
come on.
A gentle caress.
It was bad. So I guess Gable and Benjamin are turning heel. You know, they keep they keep doing heelish stuff every week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like baby heel stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to shake your hand, and then I'm going to kick you, illegally, but whatever.
Was it even illegally?
Well, because he wasn't the legal man.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because
The Usos...
tag teams never interfere.
Well, the
in the match.
Usos pointed out that they cheated, but then the Usos say that we cheat better, so...
Yeah.
All right.
So
they're cool, good guys. No.
Yeah.
No.
Right? No, they're not.
It's not working.
So then we go backstage where Daniel Bryan is telling Charlotte, Naomi, Becky, Lana, Tamina, and Carmella that they will all be a part of Team SmackDown. Oh, except for you, Lana. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
All of you.
Lana's
Well,
like,
not
wait,
you,
there's
Lana.
6 of us. And he's like, oh, right, I didn't count you. You're not a person.
Oh, hey, Lana, I left something outside. Can you go get it? Okay, yeah, thanks. Hey, lock that door behind you.
Right.
So you guys are Team SmackDown.
And
So then he
Charlotte's like,
tells-
I'll be captain.
Yeah. And he's like, well, no, that's not how we do things here. Is that on the ring? You're going to have a fatal 5-way match tonight, and the winner will be the captain. Oh, also, Carmella cannot find Ellsworth. He broke out of his chain. But lucky for all of us, we find out after the commercials because it's another episode.
Did you say lucky
Yeah.
for all of us?
Yeah.
You mean horribly terrible for all of us.
Mm-hmm. So we have another
So
episode
bad.
of the Fashion Files, except this is the Fashion Dogs. You know, like Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, no, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
They do the Reservoir Dogs intro and all that stuff. And Tyler Breeze and Fandango are both Mr. Pink. You know, they both want to be Mr. Pink.
Mm-hmm.
And the Ascension have Ellsworth tied up, and they're threatening to cut his chin off.
Mm.
Fandango then asks Ellsworth, are you going to bark all day, doggy? And then Ellsworth barks and tries to bite him because he's a dog.
Yeah, that's his gimmick.
Carmella then shows up and yells at Ellsworth. Fandango grabs Carmella's Money in the Bank briefcase and opens it to find Ellsworth's poopy underwear. Look, I got a lot of shit on Twitter for saying that this is stale now, and people are like, no, it's as good as ever.
It's
No,
not.
Are you
it's
fucking
not.
Why is his
kidding
dirty
me?
underwear in the briefcase?
Poopy underwear?
What the
Yeah.
What?
Like, seriously.
So I guess her contract is gone. She has no contract.
Yeah, no.
He goes, oh, cool, look, a contract. I'm going to stick my dirty, shitty underwear in here now because that's a good spot for it.
Yeah, you know, when Fashion Files started, we were all on board.
Yeah.
We loved it. We're like, oh my God.
Now,
this
not
is the only
when
thing-
it first started, we were like, what is this? And then it got better and better, and we're like, we're all over this.
It was like Fashion Vice.
And then.
Yeah, and we're like, okay, this is like one of the few saving graces
Well, we're
on
just
SmackDown.
We're just back to like Santino Marella like poop humor.
Yeah.
The poopy underwear. That's just so lame.
Yeah.
So Breeze and Dongo says they closed another case, but the Ascension once again tell them that 2B is the Bludgeon Brothers, but they don't care. Fandango and Breeze say things are about to get stranger, like stranger things.
Yeah, so
Next
now
week.
every week they're changing their gimmick.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is perfect because Stranger Things season 2
Is
comes
this-
out next week.
Yeah. Yeah. And here I thought he was going to be one of the commentators that would give us a shitty Stranger Things reference first.
Oh, right. Well, here's the thing. When they cut to Fashion Dogs, Byron Saxton set it up. And Corey Graves and Michael Cole even hate it now. They're like, oh, my fucking God. With the, like, he's like, oh, it's
Just
fashion.
like that.
I know. Michael Cole and Corey Graves are just like, oh, like they were, they were acting like they hated it.
Yeah.
But like a few weeks ago, they all liked it.
Sure.
We hate it too, bro.
I just,
You know what? A few weeks ago, we liked it.
right.
We're just.
I just don't get it. WWE, if Michael Cole and Corey Graves hate it, and we hate it, why are you making them hate it?
Maybe they hate Michael Cole?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, we don't like Michael Cole.
Yeah.
So
I
we go
mean-
backstage, and Daniel Bryan tells Shane, why didn't you tell me you were going to invade Raw? I like to wrestle. And Shane's like, you better shut your fucking mouth.
Do you want to go back in your hole?
Yeah. So Shane tells his little brother that as commissioner, sometimes I need to make decisions on my own. And then Daniel tells his big brother, I don't agree with what you did because I have such a high moral compass.
I've got the highest, tallest compass
Yeah.
out of all
So-
compasses.
So Daniel's a
Daniel
little bitch.
Bryan joins Team Raw.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Next up, we have Baron Corbin
No, just skip it.
versus Sin Cara again.
His music's like The Undertaker's or something now.
Yeah.
Welcome to hell.
It's like this long, drawn out. Oh, someone cool's coming? No, it's Baron Corbin.
Nope, sorry.
No.
Didn't mean to get your hopes up.
Nobody cool is coming. No.
If I have to watch Baron Corbin versus Sin Cara on Earth twice, then I'm
On
not really
Earth.
afraid what's going to happen if I go to hell because there can't be much worse torture than that.
No, they're
Baron
On-
Corbin
On this green
versus
earth.
Sin Cara. So Corbin gets frustrated and punches Sin Cara near the turnbuckle and ignores the referee's count, so the ref DQs Corbin. But they weren't even touching the turnbuckle. no one was under the rope, so the ref shouldn't have been counting in the first place.
Yeah.
But Corbin gets DQ'd, and then he hits Sin Cara with an end of days outside the ring.
End of days.
End of days. I hope it's the end of this feud days. Which maybe
Why
it is.
won't Corbin's days end? Of all of the days.
So next up, we go to a backstage shot. This frustrated me more than anything. We go to a backstage shot where we're just looking at a door with an exit sign above it.
Yeah.
No one's standing there, and Michael Cole has the audacity to say,
Audacity.
"The arena has heightened security tonight."
What?
He says this as we are looking at a fucking unsecured door.
Yeah.
You stupid
With no guard.
fucks.
And like nothing like pinned to it or anything.
No.
Then later in the show, they show another unsecured door, a different one.
Yeah.
And again, he says heightened security,
Yeah.
where we see no fucking security, you dumbasses. How could you be this stupid? How could you be this fucking stupid? I mean, they could have just had someone just walking through it like
Like
make
guy
it a
like,
joke.
Hey.
Right, like a hot dog guy.
Yeah.
Make a
With
joke
like a
out
Raw
of it.
shirt.
I
Am I in
don't
the
know.
right place?
I don't. I
They
don't
said,
understand.
you
Dumb.
see back
just-
door.
There's
I don't
nothing
understand.
to understand.
Are they just trying to
It was
like
dumb.
say, oh, they're too stupid? To,
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah. So next up, Jinder Mahal comes out to cut a promo, and he says Paul Heyman is wrong because he is Brock Lesnar's worst nightmare.
Is he?
The Singh brothers also do their version of, because Paul Heyman called the Singh brothers like, he's like they're stealing his gimmick or whatever. So they do like, my name is, blah, blah, Singh.
Yeah.
They do all that stuff.
Yeah.
AJ Styles then interrupts him because he has a match against Sunil Singh,
Why?
which I was like, oh, that's
'Cause-
right. They fucking said that. The ref ejects Mahal from ringside before the match even starts.
I guess they need
For
to
some
find a way to
reason.
stretch
So
this
now we
feud out
want-
for 2 months.
So we want to make sure you know who's going to win this match.
Yeah.
And then Styles gets the win in like 15 seconds, making Sunil tap out to the calf crusher. After the match, Mahal goes backstage and tells Daniel Bryan that Samir Singh will face AJ Styles next week since his brother couldn't get the job done.
And he beat him with a calf crusher. He's looking at him like, how can I beat you? I'm not going to try the phenomenal forearm. I'm not going to flip.
What's gonna work best here?
How about I just bend your calf?
Yeah.
We're going to go calf bender. Calf bender.
There's 3 more SmackDown episodes before Survivor Series. You think this title shot happens on SmackDown before Survivor Series?
Oh, AJ's?
Yeah.
With Mahal?
Yeah.
There's a slight chance, maybe.
Non-title, maybe? So he can earn the right to face him after
Yeah.
Survivor Series kind of shit?
But then it's like, I don't know, when is he going to, he's going to face him in December? That's a long ways away.
Is it really though?
It is. Maybe they'll have Mahal beat Styles to make Mahal look strong for Lesnar.
Oh, my God.
They probably will.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a week from the next show because he's going to beat both String Brothers. Then he'll get a shot at Mahal the next week.
Yeah.
So backstage, Kevin Owens tells Sammy that next week he's going to face Nakamura for a qualifying match to be on Team SmackDown. And Sammy says, oh, that's perfect. I'll beat Orton tonight. You'll beat Shinsuke next week. And Team SmackDown will be Team Kevin and Sammy. And then Owens says, you mean Sammy and Kevin?
You know.
And they make out.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Charlotte versus Becky versus Naomi versus Tamina versus Carmella. And Becky makes Carmella tap out to the disarmer, so she's the captain now.
Captain Becky. Sure, give her a win. I was okay
Yeah.
with that win.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when that means absolutely nothing.
When it means nothing, give her
Yeah.
the win.
So next up, we have another episode of Rapists in the Woods.
Oh, cool.
And this gets worse every week.
Rowan. Oh, I didn't know you.
Makes the impossible. Danger makes the impossible possible. Horror makes the unthinkable a reality.
Horse?
Up is down. And down is up. Dark is light. And light is dark. We can do anything. Because we fear nothing. Harper, Bludgeon Brothers.
And then they kill the cameraman again.
Wow.
What an idiot that this
When I
cameraman...
am at home, warriors, I want to feel the lightning and thunder above me, racing down my veins to you, warriors. Like, that's who they are.
it's a bad... Yeah, it's
like the Ultimate Warrior's retarded cousins from the woods.
Yeah, what the fuck, Luke Harper?
Hyper. Rowan.
Up is down.
Just say anything.
Air, the sky is blue.
The blue is the sky.
Stuff is things.
Things is stuff.
I am hungry. We've been in the woods for months since WrestleMania.
How do we get out?
Tell him, guy. Don't call me guy, pal. Don't call me pal, buddy. Don't call me buddy, friend. Friend, yeah.
We've been having sex with each other in the woods for 8 months. Look, I showed this to Leo. I showed this to my 4-year-old son, and he laughed at them.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
At them, not with them.
He walked in, I played it, and he laughed. He's like, they're dumb. I was like, all
So
right.
dumb.
I was like, Leo, are they scary? He's like, no.
No, it's just,
Like, no.
Like, what are they?
4-year-olds are not scared.
God, it hurts how bad the show is when it comes to these type of promos. You could easily have them take them out of the woods, shave their fucking beards, and make them like Demolition. Anything but this.
Well, like, you could have them be a badass tag team and not do these horrible promos. I mean, what the fuck?
No, that's true, too.
You can't come up with anything better than this?
Bludgeon Brothers. And weren't they like against each other like a year ago?
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't like Rowan a face for 5 minutes?
Yeah, he was.
And then Cena got him
like,
fired?
It was more like 4 minutes.
Right.
Remember when Cena got Rowan fired because he was his best friend?
Yeah.
Cena, you just got your 4 best friends fired. Ryback, Rowan, what?
Ziggler, what?
Yeah. All of these people have done horrible things to me. Not really.
Yeah.
So backstage, Dolph Ziggler interrupts Renee Young, who's telling everyone how scary the Bludgeon Brothers are. Like that was her. What was she gonna do if Ziggler didn't interrupt her? She was gonna just talk about the Bludgeon Brothers.
She was just gonna go on about it.
So Ziggler does the Rock's catchphrase, and then he says, "I told you Bobby Roode was just an entrance." Bobby Roode walks up and then says, "Hey, let's have a 2 out of 3 falls match to decide who really is the better man next week on SmackDown."
Who's the better man?
But we already know this.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And then Ziggler accepts and walks away. So we're going to have that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we have the main event, Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Sammy hits his DDT where he dives through the turnbuckle. We haven't seen that in a while.
No.
Oh, that's good, too.
Yeah.
Very devastating move, right, you'd say?
Yeah.
Well, Orton gets back in the ring before the 6 count. Like, the ref
Before
at
the
6,
6.
and he gets in the fucking ring. He gets right up.
You couldn't hold on like 3 more seconds.
Yeah, really.
3 more long referee seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, Ambrose just does a double-arm DDT,
Be professional, brah.
and that pins people.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, you know, The Miz's DDT is more devastating. Orton's DDT is more devastating. That DDT is more devastating. Can it just make sense? No,
Yeah.
it can't.
No.
It just can't.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Not today, bucko.
So Orton wins and Sammy's out.
Well, so then Orton hits his DDT on Sammy.
Yeah.
KO runs out to distract Orton. And then Sammy rolls up Orton, but he kicks out, and he low blows Sammy while the ref yells at KO to get back at Sammy for low blowing him last week.
Below.
And then Orton hits the RKO and pins Sammy for the win.
Oh, so Orton's a heel.
Well,
Why
it
didn't-
happened to him, so he did it back.
Why didn't KO help Sammy win? And like now they're on the team. Why?
Because I think they're going to Raw.
What?
That's my guess. My guess is
They
they're
can't
joining Team
lose.
Raw.
So someone's got to switch over from Raw then. You'd have all the talent on Raw.
I know.
You can't take those 2 away.
Well,
They're the show.
If
They're
Sammy,
the whole fucking show
but if-
right now.
I know, but if Sammy lost to Orton, Owens
Send
isn't,
over
Owens
Cesaro
isn't gonna
and
beat
Sheamus?
Owens isn't going to beat Nakamura next week. You know?
No.
They're going to do something like that. You know? No, I'm sure
see.
there'll be another superstar shakeup. They'll get the Miz back. You know, they'll trade the Miz back over
Back
there.
to SmackDown.
Yeah. So then we go backstage, and Shane tells his little bro Daniel, "Great show tonight. Raw didn't even show up, even though we were totally unsecure."
Yeah.
And then Daniel tells his big bro Shane, "Yeah, but one day they will, and I hope you're prepared for the consequences."
So Daniel's joining Team Raw.
Daniel's joining Team Raw. I don't know. It's so dumb. That's how SmackDown ends.
Yeah, so I guess we're giving out some dumb awards then.
Frustrating awards.
So who is your worst dressed?
I don't even know if we have to say it.
Yeah. We really do.
I think we just gotta consensual sweep it. Bring it to the club.
Cotton candy? Cotton candy, Naomi?
Yeah. I don't want to see that Tootsie Roll.
Wow. Just a whole new level of worst dressed.
Yeah.
What about best dressed? How about that? Best dressed?
I'll take Charlotte for
Okay.
200.
I'm gonna go with Biscuit Butt.
It's a little biscuit.
I'm gonna go with Sasha Banks.
Sure.
Okay.
She had that pink outfit.
Yeah.
Inspired by Bret Hart, I guess.
Sure.
So
Because she knew Natalia was gonna be there.
I'm
She
the
looked hot.
best heart ever.
Worst acting?
Survey says Alicia Fox.
All right.
Ellsworth.
Daniel Bryan.
When there's
I
3
don't
different
like what you
awards,
did,
then
Shane.
it was bad.
Yeah.
For worst.
Shane, you're mean. Best acting?
I'm gonna say Paul Heyman.
Yeah, whatever he's
I'm
on.
gonna say Paul Heyman as well.
I'm gonna say Sami Zayn. He made me giggle.
Huh?
I like
Made
Sami
you
Zayn.
giggle?
He was
Huh?
great. He was great at the beginning.
Huh?
Worst comment? Up is down. Down is up. I
Should we go with that?
have
Yeah.
to poop. And I have to pee.
It fits right in with the normal script.
Harper, Rowan, poo poo pee pee brother. Swords, brother.
He said, I have to poo. And then you looked like, I have to pee. Poo poo. Pee pee. Doo doo brothers. Oh my God. That's basically what they're saying.
It pretty much is.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
Sweep it.
Best comment?
Uh,
What do you got?
There was a point where Corey said when Kane was fighting with the Miz guys,
Yeah.
he was like, I still don't know why this weird alliance is happening. Neither do
know.
we, pal.
Yes.
Neither do we. So I put that as my best comment because,
Right.
like, yes,
Yeah.
neither does the audience.
Right. No one knows.
yeah.
Nobody knows.
Eric?
Mine was the king of trash talk is the advocate with the mic in his hand right now.
Paul
Boom.
Heyman.
Paul Heyman.
I have Paul Heyman as well, but it was when he called Jinder Mahal a consolation prize champion.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
good.
Yeah.
I didn't put that because I felt really bad for Jinder at that moment. Like, wow, this is like the end all be all of wrestling right here. Paul Heyman, and he just called you a consolation
Yeah, but
prize.
it's okay because if Mahal loses, he'll still be the champion.
That's true.
Worst match?
10-man cruiserweight.
Okay. That's acceptable.
Corbin versus Sin Cara, if we're including it as a match, are we?
It was a match.
Okay, then yeah.
That's
my
what I
first.
had. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would I want to see that again?
God awful.
Slow-mo match?
I had Jason Jordan versus Elias.
All right.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. All right.
The best match?
I guess Orton Zayn was a good match because Zayn did that cool move, and
I had Shield and AJ versus The Miz and The Bar.
That's
Yeah.
what I had.
that was good too. Yeah,
Yeah.
good performers. Yeah.
Worst move?
Mickey James's DDT to Alexa, because you could tell it was all Alexa and Mickey James's feet were like, "Ee!" And it looked like crap.
I had Tamina throwing Charlotte over the wall. Like she practically just she just pushed her, and then Charlotte like took herself and just hopped the wall.
Yeah.
Like look at it again. It was so bad.
Right.
I had Sheldon's kick to Xavier.
Yeah.
It was lame.
Kick to the back.
And that ended the match.
Yeah.
Best move?
I had Rollins diving out of the shadows onto the SmackDown
That was pretty
guys.
good, actually.
Right.
That was really good. I like the fact that Jason Jordan got busted up with the guitar.
Okay, yeah.
I had Sammy's DDT. We haven't seen it in a while.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice.
Yeah, that was good.
Worst moment?
The 5-man Enzo dance.
Okay. Dancing's always good.
Under siege. Go get him, boys. I hated it so much.
Really?
I don't get it. Yeah.
I mean, like, you know, the visual's cool, but there's no reasoning behind
No
it.
reason.
Yeah.
You know?
Just because.
Yeah. It's like watching 2012. Like, there's a lot of cool action scenes in that movie, but, I mean, none of it makes sense.
Yeah.
I had the unsecured doors while saying there's heightened security. That's fucking retarded.
It's good.
Best moment?
I'm open for suggestions.
Yeah, I kind of
Becky
when...
Lynch being the captain?
No.
Kane beating Balor?
Only because we didn't notice it till we get the flood of memes and stuff about it. Natalia grabbing Zack Ryder's crank.
Well, she did. It was a freeze frame. So there was like, you know, when the SmackDown women stepped up to fight the Raw women. Well, Natalia walked by Zack Ryder, and she really just kind of like swung her hand by. Like she didn't grab it, but it looks like when you freeze the picture, it looks like her hand's on his dick.
But look at his face.
Look at his face.
Yeah. And
Well,
Ryder's
but-
like, ugh.
Wait, but it wasn't?
Yeah.
She didn't grab it. No, she just. It
look.
was just. It just looked that way.
Natalia's like, oh my God, is that your dick? He's like, woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Yeah.
Oh!
I kind of popped for when Kurt Angle says, and a superstar that stayed an extra night, and it was AJ Styles, because I wasn't expecting that.
If
I was like expecting Jason Jordan or some bullshit.
if that one's not acceptable, I'll go with badass Becky Lynch.
Okay.
Basically leading the mob.
Yeah.
She was pretty great.
Yeah, you liked it?
I liked it.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Did you now?
Maybe she could slap me a little.
Yeah. Break some news. I'm excited about some broken news that you're going to break.
All right, let's break it.
I have some breaking news. The Astros just hit a home run in the ninth to tie it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the score?
3-3. So after this, we can run to a bar and watch extra innings on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Wednesday night. All right, come on, go.
So
break some news.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
I did.
British Bulldog's son
yeah.
and former WWE star Davey Boy Smith Jr. saved a woman from killing herself on Monday.
That's my only news.
Smith was driving in Alberta, Canada when he saw a woman near the edge of the bridge planning on jumping. Smith Jr. tweeted, "I saved a girl today from jumping off a bridge. Thank you to my years of grappling for saving this girl. Life is precious."
It was more like, I saved a girl from jumping off a bridge, WWE. This would be great for you guys to hire me back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
You killed my dad. So,
Eric,
what
do you
else?
have any news?
Let's see.
Let's see. Did you bring news to the podcast?
God.
Ric Flair's 30 for 30 is in 2 weeks.
Yes.
We
November
must watch
7th.
that together.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
they play the first
can we
time
just
he
review
ever
that?
wooed. They play the video the first time he ever wooed in a promo.
Really?
Yeah, and it wasn't like his normal.
No, it was just like
he was just like woo. Yeah.
Oh wait, no.
He was just like woo.
Why don't we make that our November movie review? 30 for 30.
We could do that.
Yeah.
You know, we
Mix
didn't do
it
an
up.
October one yet. We might have to do
It's
like
still October.
well, we'll see. Tick 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 tick.
Yeah.
Eric.
So, Cesaro has a pretty awesome shirt you can buy on WWE Shop.
This is real?
This is real.
What?
Yeah. So a few weeks ago, when he bumped his teeth back into his head,
Yeah.
and he took a picture on Twitter, Instagram, black and white, like him missing teeth. Anyway, it's a shirt that basically it says "With Superman."
Yeah.
Twyborg.
With Twyborg.
Yeah.
With Twyborg.
Yeah.
He's also starring in the sequel to Tooth Fairy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Very good,
so,
boys.
Yeah.
He's an evil
Rumors
tooth,
then?
Where he's an evil Tooth Fairy and he wants his two front teeth back.
I dragged my feet. WWE shop had buy one get one for $1, and I fucking
You missed it.
I had them in the cart, and I'm like, oh, I'll get them later.
Oh, then the average price would only be like $40.
No, it was. It came out to like 32
Yeah, but like
with shipping.
in a month, no one's even gonna remember what that was.
No, I wasn't gonna get that shirt. I had
okay.
2 other shirts picked out. Yeah.
So 3 shirts.
I like the 8-bit Stone Cold.
Come on, hit me with a. Can we?
Is that your breaking?
Is that your breaking news?
That's my news.
That's your news.
Let's hit the music.
All right, what do you have for trivia?
No.
Wait, what about
breaking rumors?
All right,
News rumors.
All right.
Rumors! Zack Ryder to win the Royal Rumble? Maybe!
Shawn Michaels coming back to join the Bullet Club?
Please, God! John Cena will finally turn heel? No chance!
Undertaker will wrestle for 20 more years?
Confirmed!
John Cena will apparently be at Survivor Series. And the rumor is that he will be the referee for the Brock Lesnar and Jinder Mahal match, since it's the main event and Mahal is not a big enough name for Lesnar to fight.
Yeah. All right, I can see that.
I
Sure.
can too.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
believe it now.
Sure.
So that's lame. And they said that'll set up like Mahal versus Cena after that. And he'll go back to SmackDown because he's a free agent and he's not getting paid.
Well, he's got to
Also-
win the regular title, which is really Mahal's title. Winning Lesnar's title, I don't know if they would count that as another.
No.
He's got to win the world title, like the main title.
Yes, I don't know.
If he's going to break the record.
I don't give a shit. So there also is no timetable for Roman Reigns, Bray Wyatt, or Bo Dallas to return to the ring. They have to be evaluated to see if the infection's gone first. So
Wow.
we don't know when. they're coming
Hopefully.
back. Hopefully, Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas get cured soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Roman.
Hopefully Roman has it for the rest of his life. I don't know. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding, not kidding. No. Let's see.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Apparently, Shane and Kurt will either have a singles match at Survivor Series, or they will be on their brand's team for the men's elimination match.
Oh boy.
I mean, if it's Team Raw,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and let's say Roman's back, it's the Shield, right? And then who else? Because you have the Miz. I mean, you have a bunch of people that won't be
the
doing
Shield.
stuff then.
It won't be the Shield because they have their own match.
Shield does?
Well,
Oh, that's right. Oh,
Rollins
that's
and
fucking right.
Ambrose.
Oh, so Reigns will be on Team Raw.
Yeah.
While Seth and Dean do the tag team match.
Yep. You got it, dude.
I don't want to think about it because it's going to suck.
Any other rumors?
No.
All right.
Okay.
Trivia?
How about some invasion trivia?
Oh no!
Like from when the invasion happened.
Oh, like when they
those
did
years
this
ago.
the first time?
Yeah.
When they did it the first time.
Okay.
Okay.
So who was the first guy from WCW to invade Raw?
Jericho.
Booker
Who was
T?
the first guy? No,
I'm just kidding.
No.
he invaded as, oh my God, is that such and such with WCW?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, but is this the invasion angle?
It is.
Okay.
He was the first one to do it. It took weeks for them to develop this whole thing. And we'll get to part 2 of my trivia question. It's not easy. I thought maybe Eric would get it. He's kind of like a mid-carder there, and then he was like a mid-carder here. I always thought he was underrated.
Buff Bagwell.
Good.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nobody liked him but me.
No, I know, no.
I liked him because he was so incredibly like buff, but like.
You said he was a mid-carder at both shows?
Yeah. He never was competing for the main title or anything. Kind of has like a very fake name.
Canyon?
No,
No, it wasn't Canyon. It's not big enough.
it's not big enough. Correct.
Yeah.
DDP was a main eventer, but not
Right.
WWE.
DDP was Undertaker's wife's
Stalker.
stalker.
Shit.
Let me get to a more fun question. So the answer was Lance Storm. Lance Storm was the first
Really?
invader. He invaded a
Wow,
Raw.
I
and
would
got
have
involved.
never
Yeah.
guessed that.
So in the Invasion pay-per-view, you had Team Raw or Team WWE.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which was
It was
What, the team? Oh,
Yeah.
It was- Kurt, Stone Cold,
Taker, Kane,
and Big Show. No.
come on, this has been like all over Instagram lately for some reason.
Hold on.
It's a surprising one, but he's still
Hurricane Helms?
he's known
Was
as
it
the
Jericho?
GOAT. Yeah, it was Jericho.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, of
Yeah.
So the trivia question is name the alliance, Team Alliance. I don't know if you guys can do it.
Booker.
Booker T, he's like the big name for
Yeah.
WCW.
Wasn't Shane part of it?
He didn't wrestle.
No. So Booker.
Team Alliance was
Lance
WCW
Storm.
and ECW.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Lance Storm, but good
Rob
guess.
Van Dam.
No.
Taz?
He fought like Jeff Hardy, I think.
Rob Van Dam fought Jeff Hardy for the hardcore title that
Yeah.
pay-per-view. Who?
Taz?
No, close though.
No.
Close?
Yeah.
So another small
little
person?
ECW champion, yeah.
It wasn't the Dudleys.
Blue Meanie. Ugh.
Who is technically on a WWE roster today.
A small ECW guy.
You'll hit yourself for this one if you don't get it, because that's about enough clues.
Enzo.
An ECW champion who's not very big was on Team Alliance.
Rhino?
Rhino.
Well, you said a little guy.
He's
yeah,
tiny.
That would make sense.
He's
but-
like 5'6". Booker T, Rhino. Those are the only two names you've got so far.
Yeah. It wasn't. No, they weren't there.
There's just so
Buff
many.
Bagwell
This is why
was
it didn't work in
gone.
the first place, because it was a bunch of,
Yeah.
It didn't work, yeah.
you didn't have.
They
the
didn't
big
bring
names.
Jeff
You
Jarrett.
mentioned one of these guys
They didn't
earlier.
bring Sting.
Lance Storm.
No, you said that. I said no. Come on, who was like the main eventer when WCW came over? That's
Booker
not.
T.
Yep, he's one of them.
Buff Bagwell.
Even though he wrestled for the title, never won it.
No.
This guy was a world champion over there. I love this guy. I mean, Andrew, I showed you naked pictures of his wife.
Oh, DDP.
DDP.
Oh, okay.
DDP was on that team?
Booker T, Diamond Dallas Page, Rhino, and
Canyon?
two more.
Oh,
They're a tag team.
The Dudleys?
The Dudleys.
Oh, it
Oh,
was.
okay.
I thought they.
Think about that for a second.
I thought
Booker
they had a
T,
match.
Diamond Dallas Page, Rhino, and Dudleys versus maybe like the 5 biggest names
I know.
Yeah.
at the time, minus The Rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like crazy.
And the invasion, and they won.
And the Alliance won
The Alliance-
because of
Stone Cold.
the turn.
He turned.
So anyway, interesting.
They never appreciated me. Wow.
There was an Earl Hebner versus Nick Patrick
That's
match.
just so fucking
Oh,
stupid.
yeah. That was terrible.
Ooh.
Very dumb. And they had to count their own pinfalls, remember?
Didn't Mike Awesome fight somebody?
Him and Lance Storm fought a tag team match, but Mike Awesome actually on his first night on Raw, they had the hardcore 24/7 rule, and he went and pinned, I think maybe Crash Holly.
Yeah.
So he was hardcore champion.
Jesus.
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 So that's trivia.
Wow.
Right.
Invasion trivia.
Gross.
All right.
Gross.
I didn't like it at all.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You're welcome.
All right, let's get to some fan questions.
Yeah, do it.
What are you doing, Eric?
I was looking
What
at
are you
the start of
doing?
The game. Start of the game.
Shutting it off.
Oh, you have the game on?
No.
He's
score?
There's just
it's
an
like a
update.
box.
It's 3-3 bottom of the ninth.
But who's counting?
Jason Deerham, do you think Asuka was upset that they let Kurt Angle do her ankle lock? I
Her?
think so, yeah. Yeah, 'cause she did it at TLC.
Maybe.
Who did?
She did an ankle lock at TLC.
Who did?
Asuka.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh. Ha.
Ha. Pop Culture Junkie, what would you have booked for the top 3 matches at Survivor Series as well? You want us to book like 4 matches, man? I gave you the fix.
I'd go with Andrew's matches on that.
Yeah, I gave you the fix.
Yep.
Come on now. Chris Leahy, what are the chances that the announced matches for Survivor Series will change?
I mean, that's what we're really hoping for.
We're hoping, but it's such a cliche, like it's such a thing, like champions versus champions.
Right.
I don't think it will change.
Well, like, yeah, you'd have to
unfortunately.
have like some sort of title match where.
How do you have the third biggest pay-per-view of the year or the fourth maybe and not have a single title up for grabs? It's embarrassing.
No, I'm sure the cruiserweight title will be up for grabs in the pre-show. Yeah, it's not. It's
yeah, no.
Dan the Man, do you think WWE will drop the Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor feud after TLC?
One
That's a
can
good question.
pray.
Yeah,
that
I think they will. I think they will if Bray's going to be out for a little while.
Yeah.
That's just my
Maybe it was
opinion.
fate. Maybe it was fate to never have Bray Wyatt actually come out
As
dressed
Sister
as Sister
Abigail.
Abigail.
Or he comes out as her all the time
Uh-huh.
for like a year.
Introducing next Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
This guy, Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
John Moore, wouldn't it have made total sense for the SmackDown roster to walk into Kane and Strowman in the locker room and just stop and turn around? Well, Strowman's dead right now. I mean, he's not dead, but right now he's like a box, because he was in a compactor, and it takes like a couple weeks to break out of that.
There he is.
Yeah.
He's in this tube.
Yep. Let's see. Brandon Amig, who had the worst WWE run, Taz, Dusty Rhodes, or Vader?
Dusty Rhodes?
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm going to say Taz here.
Taz was hyped.
Taz was hyped.
At the time, I never watched WCW, so I didn't even know who Taz was. But those promo videos, which we later found out his entrance music is the Shield music, just slowed down, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Did I ever show you that?
No.
I have to play that for you. Some fan realized this, that Taz's entrance music is the Shield's entrance music, just slowed down. So, when they showed those promo videos for Taz, you just saw like the outline of him. You didn't see what he looked like, and he had badass music, and he was like, "Holy shit, this guy's gonna be fucking awesome."
Oh yeah.
Then he debuts, and he's like this tall,
Tiny.
like he's like the size of Kalisto,
Tiny.
Uh-huh.
and you're just like, "What?
What? Well,
This
I mean,
guy
I remember
sucks.
I remember watching
Sucks.
his matches.
He sucks."
Hey, Taz, so if you want to fight me and my boys, why don't you run backstage and get Bugs and Daffy, and we can have ourselves a match? I always wanted to say that.
He
Yeah.
was terrible.
So,
I
yeah.
never liked him. No.
He was good in ECW, but I mean,
Yeah.
he didn't do shit
With a
in
little boys
WWE. Right.
Uh-huh.
And then like he got just shuffled around the card, and then he got injured and couldn't wrestle.
Yeah, because
anymore.
Vader at least fought in a couple of main events
Oh,
and
yeah.
pay-per-views.
Yeah.
And
Vader
Dusty
fought
Rhodes,
for the title multiple times.
Dusty Rhodes, was in a lot of matches and had a good push. As
Yeah.
the
He had
American
a huge
dream.
legacy before he
people
came to
just
WWE.
People just don't like it because he was like a serious badass in WCW, and then they bring him to WWF and they put him in polka dots and
made him dance
made him dance
with that one woman.
Yeah.
Well, he was always silly, just not as silly.
Yeah. Yuri Kelman, Pushfire Barry, the Zo Train, Team Lucha, and the Miztourage. Obviously, push
the Miztourage. Barry.
I would fire Team Lucha.
Yeah. Barry the Zo Train.
Bury the Zo Train.
Done.
Unfortunately, one of those teams has to get pushed
Unfortunately.
on TV.
Yeah, but at least
okay with
the
the
Miztourage
Miztourage.
has the Miz.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Zo Train and Team Lucha. One of those teams will stand tall.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't bring this up, but did you hear about Jeff Jarrett? Was wrestled a match at an indie show drunk, and
Oh, nice.
he just checked into rehab apparently.
The
today.
next day they fired him.
Well, they severed ties. Impact
With
Wrestling
Global
severed
Wrestling.
ties with
Global Force.
him and Global Force Wrestling.
Yeah.
So now they're Impact again. And
Yeah, who
it's
cares?
just, when will TNA just die?
Yeah.
I feel bad because those people, the wrestlers and all those people lose their jobs, but it's just annoying to constantly hear about how shitty they are. So, yeah. That's all the fan
Lashley
questions
is like their whole show, by the way.
He's
He's like
been
their Rock.
He's been their champion. He's like their Triple H.
Yeah.
Like when Triple H was just the champion for 3 years.
Yeah.
He's been their Triple H. Which I can't imagine Lashley got that much better.
No.
I watched that one pay-per-view where everyone thought at the end of that Impact, remember I think you watched it too, online, where we thought Vince McMahon, because Impact was hinting that they have some big announcement and that maybe WWE bought them. Nothing happened. The lights ended up going out for a lot of the pay-per-view.
So stupid.
Yeah, it was bad. So, Yeah.
I don't know how they're paying bills right now. How are they paying bills?
Exactly.
No one ever knows. They get bought by a different company every month, and they pay the bills for a month.
Like, oh no, we're a big time competitor with stuff. They're like, oh, okay, that sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Altuve just homered in the top of the 10th.
Oh, shit. That's awesome.
You're about to see it come up.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, well then. We still have a few weeks before Survivor Series.
We do. Almost too much time, someone would say.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait for TakeOver War Games. So until then, make sure you subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Give us a 5-star review. You can also listen to us on Podbean, Google Play, all that good stuff. You could watch the show at youtube.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling.
And apparently it's the exclusive home of the NXT recap, too.
That's the only place you can watch the NXT recaps now, YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. And you can also check out our website, what'swrongwithwrestling.com. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Wrong Wrestling. You could follow me on Twitter at Andrew Pisano to, read about me bitch about stuff sometimes.
Yeah, he bitches a lot.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Huh? Joe is at Joe Pisano24 on Twitter and Joe Pisano on Instagram. Eric is at Eric What's Wrong on Twitter, and E is for Awesome on Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can go to ProWrestlingTees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling to buy a t-shirt. Only $19.99, so do that shit. And you can donate to the show at Patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling for exclusive recaps.
Yeah.
Like the WWE movie recaps that we have to get to.
Yes.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a god.
And thank you to Songfinch.com for our beautiful, beautiful intro song.
Yeah.
And
good.
Yeah, well, what?
No, good.
No, please.
I'm last.
No.
Okay. Hit my music.
We know it does say Andrew's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion.
Ever.
And after looking at these scorecards, I'd have to say it's quite accurate.
You know what?
Can we
I
get
have
to
a
the next
different
one yet?
opinion.
Can we get to the next one yet?
What? What's the next one?
The next pay-per-view. So Andrew doesn't have to have a perfect score.
Well, if we
We'll
skip
see.
to the next pay-per-view, we're going to be there.
Good night, everyone.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. And he's always right. Don't you dare have a different opinion. He sounds like Stone Cold Steve Austin. It kinda looks like Kevin Owens. Dean Ambrose is in his daydreams, and Charlotte is in his sex dream. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. Obnoxious, crazy, loud, egocentric, no doubt that's Joe. Self-proclaimed strongest and best-looking man in the world. Loves wrestling, but only part-time. Strong, big players, pretty sublime, yeah. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling, oh no. Every third most loved, and he can't really hold in his piss. He made #push Eric Gallo push him off a cliff. He doesn't think Stacy Keebler is that high, and we almost forgot Josh. He's just a troll. What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with